Team Netherlands versus Team Japan. Friendly match in preparation for World Team Championship Stockholm. Mochi plays against Peter Van Roy. Peter plays bottom with black checkers and Mochi plays top with white checkers. Match at 11 points. Peter has an advanced anchor. Mochi made this 5 point. Good advantage for Peter. Tiny race advantage for Peter, but he has complete freedom with his back checkers. No, not complete freedom, but he has an advanced anchor and a 4 prime against Mochi's Struggler. But his 5 checkers on the 6 point are not very flexible. Five, 3, I think he can make the point. Can try to run, but I think it is a bit too risky. Make the point. Now he is 8 pips ahead in the race. 6-4, good roll. Makes the 9 point and 7 point, or the 3 point. I would prefer to make 6 and 4. He has a broken 5 prime after 6-4. Yes, I would strongly prefer this move. But Peter goes for the other choice, and it is a blunder, big blunder. Six-one, I think he has to make the bar point. Double 4, wonderful roll for Mochi. And now Mochi has complete freedom with his back checkers. It is a holding game. Peter is ahead in the race, but not so much. Double 4, wonderful roll for Peter. Now he's 7 pips ahead in the race. It is probably early for a cube, but not so much. He has 6 crossover and Mochi has 8 crossovers. So correct double and correct take. Now Peter advantage is stronger. And seems that Peter can win the first game. Easy moves in the bear off. Very tiny chances for Mochi. He needs 2 doubles. And first game for Peter, 2-0. Good double 6 for Mochi. And now I think that Mochi has to think about doubling. I think I would double. He's ahead in the race by 17 pips. 1 checker back against 2 checkers back for Peter. Peter has the glued back checkers. Mochi has a 3 point prime. I would not hit. But it is correct. And Mochi doesn't double. Now hit on the 4 point or play 10-8. I think I would hit. Peter has a blot on his ace point. Okay, now I think that the double is very clear. 20 pips ahead in the race. Not completely sure it is a take, but I think it is a take. Double 1, very good roll. I think I would make the 3 point. I think that Mochi has to try the blitz. 6, 10, 12 pips in the zone. So he has the ammunition for closing the board. Yes, I like this one. I don't like to risk to be hit. But Mochi makes the other choice, and it is an error. It was not a take for GNU. I like this one. The first one was the prime choice. This is the blitz choice. Peter inner board is weak, and he has a blot in his inner board, so the blitzing choice is available. By4 covers the deuce point and hit on the 4, but double 4 for Peter, wonderful roll. I think he makes the 9 point. Now Peter has the advantage and owns the cube. Sorry. Not an easy decision for Peter. Mochi has the better board. Yes, I think I would play this one. But the safe move is the best one. 3-2, I would make the golden point and play 13-11. The golden point is very important. The choice seems clear to me. Six two is not a very good roll. Yes, I think I would make the deuce point. Or maybe 8-6, 8-2. Making a deuce point is a blunder. I would go to the ace point. I think it is too risky. Yes, I would prefer this one. Mochi is clearly ahead in the race. So being it is really dangerous, and he makes the other choice, but it is an error. Or 3, yes, and 8-5. Sixteen, 11, and 5-1. Huge advantage for Mochi. He's ahead in the race by 39 pips. He has just to clear the 8 point. 8 point cleared. Seems an easy win for Mochi. Not many gammons. I think I would play 5-3. I would close the board. No, it's better to run. Probably it was too risky to lose a gammon. So 2-2. Double 6, bad roll for Peter. Now the race is even, but Mochi structure is much stronger. Double 2 is a wonderful roll. I would make the golden point. It's too risky to being primed. Now Peter is ahead in the race by 8 pips. But the 4 checkers on the deuce point are not good. 5 point. another checker on the deuce. I would make the ace point. No, it's an error. Double one goes to the 11. It makes easier for Peter to clear the rear point. And now I think he can double. Nine pips ahead in the race. He has some wastage, but I think it is easy to lose his market, and he has completely lost his market, I think. So I would have doubled the roll before. I think it is a clear drop. 12 pips behind in the race is too much. Okay, it's a drop, but GNU doesn't would not have cubed the roll before, so he agrees with Peter's choice. Would double 6 for Mochi. Can make the deuce point or run with the 21. I think I would make the deuce point. Too many eating numbers for Peter. 6-1, 5-2, 3-4, 3-6, 3-5. To 6 double now. Okay, I would hit on the deuce point. Golden point for Peter. Peter is ahead in the score by 3-2. I would make the ace point and play 11. Or it can hit. I would not hit. Yes, I would make this move. Mochi hits. Mochi is ahead in the race, but Peter has a very good golden point. Double 5 for Peter. I would play 11-6, yes. And 4-3. Mochi is 2 pips ahead in the race. Now 7-4-7-1. I think it is too risky. No, it is not the correct choice. Double 5 for Peter. And double 6 for Mochi. Now it is a double. I don't know why Mochi didn't double. Now it is a drop, clear drop. I think he lost his market, and GNU puts a check on his previous decision, cube decision. Okay, now I would double, clear double for Peter, and not sure it is a take. Drop for Mochi, good decision for Mochi. Six one makes the bar point. Very good double 4 for Mochi. 6-5 runs. $21 point. Makes the 10 point. Yes, for sure. So 15 pips ahead in the race for Peter, but he has just 1 point board, so it is early for Cubic. Three point. Double 6 for Mochi, but he has to leave his midpoint. Double 5 is much better. So now Mochi's ahead in the race by 12 pips, but he has the straggler which doesn't see daylight. So I would prefer Peter position. I think he has to make the deuce point. Yes, I like this one. Too risky to leave a direct shot. I don't see any reasons to play this one. Is it a double? Not clear to me. 6-5. Now he has to hit. I think it is too risky. The race is even. I think hitting is a clear choice. Not sure if I would lift or not. But for sure I would have hit. Mochi hits back, and now it is clear to good. He is evaluating about the possibility to hit more than one checker, but and it is not a correct choice, but Mochi has I think something like 60% gammon chances. But Peter re-enters immediately, and so it is a big favorite to save the gammon. For 3. And gammon for Mochi. 5-4 for Mochi. 6 away, 7 away. 13-8, 23-22. Error for Peter. Double hit for Peter. Butterfly anchor. Now Mochi position is nice. He has the 2 5 points. I would make the bar point. Yes. GNU likes Peter choice. Eight point or 2220. Three point. I would make the 3 point. Maybe I would prefer 1310. No, it is an error. 13.4 or 22.13. I would have run. Mochi's ahead in the race, so I would have preferred to have a spare on the mid. Now it is more difficult to run with the back checker. Okay, now we can run. 4 point. 9 pips ahead in the race for Mochi. $13.6. Double 6, wonderful roll. And now I think that Mochi has a clear double. And I think it is a drop. So 6-4 for Mochi. 5 away, 7 away. I play maybe 24-21. $11.8 for Mochi. No, he's lost the 5 point. I had seen that move, but I didn't like it. 36 or this one, yes. Good pick and pass for Peter. Good double 3 for Mochi, but yes, okay, 11, 8 and 11, 5. Is it a double for Peter? No, or 6, 3, 6, 4, or this one. Double 4 for Mochi. I think this is a clear double drop. So 7, 4, 4 away, 7 away. Peter doubles. I think this is a clear take for Mochi. Because he has 2 checkers back after a prime. But Peter rolls a wonderful double 4. I think I would hit twice. Yes. The double was a blunder. Now Mochi's position is completely playable. Five three is not wonderful. I would play 23-18 and 6-3. Mochi is playing at 2 and Peter at 4.5. Very good double 4 for Peter, makes the 9 point and goes to the 16. Peter is evaluating the switch. I would prefer this one. Big danger for Mochi, needs an anchor, possibly in the 3-point. Mochi dances. Now he badly needs an anchor. Okay, big game for Mochi, but he has not the timing. Lot of gammons. No timing for Mochi. Full prime for Peter. Very good double one for Mochi. Sorry. Mochi is trying to gain some timing, but he has 6 checkers back. Double 5 is the worst roll for Mochi. I played 7-5 without thinking. It is a blunder for GNU, because I think he had to wait for a complete crash of Mochi inner board. I think I would play 5-4, hoping to roll 6 and 5s. The two players don't have a lot of time. 2 minutes 22 for Peter and 2 minutes and 43 for Mochi. Now Mochi has a lot of timing, but his inner board is crashed, and he risks a lot of gammons. Clears the 6-point. 3-2 is a dreadful roll, awful roll. I think he has to cover the ace point. He has to try to save the gammon. Double 6 saves a lot of gammons. And he has some tiny chances to win the game too. Is now Mochi controls the outfield, but Peter has 6 checkers off. Mochi would need to make the 6 point or the 4 point. I would slot the 6 point. But of course, slotting the 6 point increases Peter's gammons. Double 4 makes the 4 point. Wonderful roll for Mochi. He slots the 6 point. He's thinking about doubling. No, I don't think he can redouble. He score. Double 1 is not a good roll. Difficult game. Now Mochi is playing at 3.65 and Peter at more than 5. In 13, he has to increase covers for closing the board. 2-1. Now Mochi closes his board. Is a big favorite to win the game. But what is Peter's take point? 9-4, 6-5, 30, 33, 35, 15% stake point. Not sure he has 15%. I think I would drop. No, no, completely wrong. It was not a double, and it was a big take. It is an interesting position. I have to study it. I completely misevaluate the chances, but I am in good company. Mochi has less than 1 minute and Peter less than 2 minutes. Early double for Peter. Nine, 4, 2 away, 7 away. Good double for Peter. Yes, I think I would make the 3 point. Double deuce. Now Mochi increased his structure. Now it is prime versus prime. I would run. Double 3, very good roll for Mochi. Now he has a very strong 5 prime. Peter has to hit, but Mochi hits back and hits on the deuce point too. But it is an error. Thirteen, 4. "31 seconds for Mochi, but now he has a full prime and is a huge favorite to win the game and the match. He has a lot of gammon chances, but he doesn't need a gammon. I would go to the 3 point or 6-4. 6-5 is a bad roll. Five, 3, he has to play 6-3. Peter misses. Don't like this one. Yes. Make the 3 point. Yes, has to clear the... leave just one checker on the ace point. Of course, if Mochi rolls an ace and Peter hits, he can reopen the game and the match. But Mochi doesn't roll an ace and wins a backgammon and a match. Very tough match, very difficult position. Mochi played at 4 and Peter bit less than 6. Not good PR for such strong players, but very interesting and tough match. Thanks for watching and see you next.